Welcome YouTube, Stuart here at the Zombie Apocalypse, and today I wanted to take a look at State of Decay 2, specifically the Heartland DLC. Now State of Decay 2 is of course a continuation of State of Decay, a zombie video game that in my opinion is really good. I enjoy playing this game, I enjoy all the different parts to it, but today I wanted to sort of take a look at something that's a little less complicated than the base game. This is a continuation of the story. In the first State of Decay, you play in Trumbull County, and you're sort of stuck there, but you escape. And in this continuation, you come back to it. Now, I'm going to play a new game, and just sort of show you the story that comes with it. So there's two groups that you can start with. One is a woman and her aunt, and you go and you meet some of the characters from the first game that are sort of the bad characters, and you're a family member of them. That's these two, the Wilkersons. If anyone played the first State of Decay, you'll know that the Wilkersons are kind of bad people, and the younger Larice is the daughter of, I don't know, one of the Wilkersons, and the Aunt Fee, is, you know, kind of convincing her, like, hey, you don't need to go meet your dad, like, he's kind of a bad dude, that kind of a thing. I'm gonna play as Quincy and Helena, because basically what it boils down to is the stories are a tiny bit different, but they both end the same way. But with this group, the Quincy, he has the ability to make and produce guns and ammo, whereas in this group, Larice is a car chopper, meaning she can make cars really cool. But for the story of this game, I've beaten it with both, and Larice is, while having really cool cars is really cool, having tons of guns is definitely better for this game. So I'm going to play as Quincy and Helena. So they basically have come back to find one of the main characters from the first game.
Echo Actual, this is Echo 1. Do you copy? It's been 17 days since we received your last message, and our situation continues to decline. I need more soldiers, Colonel, or this operation cannot succeed. Echo Actual, please respond. Can anyone hear me? Is anyone out there?
So this is Trumbull Valley. Look around, kid. This is where it all started.
That's not actually true. The outbreak started all over. Everybody knows that.
I meant the network. Lily's time here inspired the whole damn idea. We should get moving. No telling what's roaming around out here.
So the twist of this DLC is that all of the zombies are blood plague zombies.
Someday I'll
And
have
so,
nice clothes again.
obviously getting hit by one of them will make
Yeah,
you,
well, Lily wants us
at
here to
some
get
point
shit
get
done,
infected.
not to daydream.
So I'm going to take these guys out from far away. I of course have a silencer on my gun, but it doesn't make it silent. I guess it's just a suppressor. So the main reason that I wanted to make these videos is, one, I love this game and I feel like it doesn't get enough attention, and two, I feel like this is, to me, the definition of what a zombie game should be. Like, you've got The Last of Us, and that's definitely a great story, but that story could take place in just about any universe, which is proven by the most recent God of War that came out. Because that's, you know, it's not the same story, but it's the same dynamic. I'm not saying that I don't like The Last of Us, but I do feel like this is more of what a zombie should focus on: exploration, gathering, and killing zombies. So as you can see, this is a feral, a blood feral.
Aim for its head!
Obviously, if he hits me, I'm going to get infected. But
Is that what
on
ferals are
top of
like
that,
around
they're
here?
obviously really hard to kill.
This is crazy.
So
What,
in
you were
this
expecting a
DLC,
picnic?
rather than it just
Toughen
being...
up, kid.
Sorry.
Now stick close. We gotta find some help before we can start looking for Santos.
That's just what I was thinking.
So rather than the ferals just being tough to kill and
nice
fast.
work with that blood feral. That thing's been lurking around here all day.
You think this guy might know Rey Santos?
They have a shield.
Only one way to find out.
Well, I know everybody in this valley. You're not from around here, are you?
No. Came here looking for somebody.
Tell you what, if you help me out, I can probably point you in the right direction. Look, I'm trying to take back my home from the zombies that killed all my friends. Will you help me?
Of course.
Excellent. Let's go fuck some shit up.
Dude, watch the language.
Hey, kid. I want you to be careful,
Yes.
okay?
Alright, so
Please, I
if you
think I
haven't
can
played this
handle a
game or you
few
haven't seen
zombies.
somebody else play this game, the emphasis is on searching. So if I hit fast search,
Better than nothing.
I run the risk of making like a lot of noise. Like, let's see if I can get it to
Now,
happen.
where am I gonna
I'm
put
actually
that?
out of space already. And that's one of the other dynamics, is that you only have so much space in your backpack. So I'm gonna go over and grab Malik's car. So this is the car you always start with in this game. It's
Trumbull Valley
pretty
used
quick,
to be a nice place.
not
if you
great
can
on the
believe that.
armor side, but it has a ton of
When we were
space
kids,
in the
our
trunk.
folks would
It
take
has
us
that
up to
little
Mount
trunk on
Tanner
top.
for the weekend.
So the Brogan Trekker is definitely one that
We've actually
I
heard a
fought
lot of
throughout.
stories about the valley. Sounds like a paradise.
There's no such thing as a paradise anymore. People need to get used to that.
Keep your voice down. You might not be the only ones in here.
So I'm
You
gonna
don't
try
gotta
and get
worry about me
everything that I
making
can.
any stupid moves.
So I'm gonna try and yeah, so when I fast search
Look like I
that
woke up any
exclamation
sense.
point, that means that it will spawn zombies and then they'll come here. Just because obviously I made a lot of noise. There are zombies around. So this is an Xbox One exclusive, which, you know, say what you will, definitely boosts the sales of Microsoft. I get why they do it, but it's also a shame because I wish that you
Now
could
the
play
Zeds
The
are
Last
joining
of
the
Us
party.
and State of Decay on the same console.
No more
That would be
insight.
the dream.
Let's make the
for
most of it.
someone like me, living here at the zombie apocalypse.
I think we've scavenged everything this place had.
So once you've searched everything there is to find, it the icon on the map turns darker. So let's see. I'm gonna go back and grab that set of free weights. This is for a community mod,
It's gonna slow me down a bit.
so that way, you know, if I build like a gym, I can add some weights to it. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to grab the stuff that I'll probably find more of, and put the stuff that I'm not going to find more of in the trunk. That way, because you can stack stuff, like you can stack parts as high as you want, or ammunition as high as 30
Oh, hey,
bullets.
that's gonna come in
But
handy.
you can stack scraps
Heavy
of
damn
electricity.
load.
You can scrap, or you can stack.
Yeah, I got no room for that.
I'm still running out of space. So what I did with this building materials, you can see how those are blocks on the back of this bag, is it's called a rucksack. And you fill it up with bulk items, whatever you happen to find. And of course you can level up all the different aspects of your characters. My guy's cardio just leveled up. Definitely need that gas. So I am filled up. I'm not sure what I should do about it. I'm gonna go ahead and take these painkillers, even though I don't need
I
them.
don't think so.
Oh, I can't take them. I guess I'll drop them then. And then I'll grab. Probably could eat these snacks. Still can't eat snacks. Alright, well, I'm going to leave the snacks behind because I never use them. What they do is they boost your stamina, so that way you can, like, just hit over and over again for a short period of time. And then I'm going to use this gasoline so that I can pick up those painkillers again. I might even be able
I
to get
gotta
out
rest
of
for a second. Now, where am I gonna put that?
There we go. And normally I'd put the construction materials in the car, but since it's already full, it makes it kind of difficult. So we're gonna go to the base in this game. It is an old dinosaur-themed gasoline. That's a nice car.
Okay, that's the place.
That's your home?
Yeah, and my friends are probably still shambling around inside.
Right. So let's go take your home back, huh?
Zombies headed toward us. Well, I'm still dangerous here.
It's a good introduction to the game. I think, or the DLC of this, because you just
If an old man can keep going, so can you! Fight!
They're coming in from multiple sides.
I'm gonna go into the defensive position. That's the one thing that I think this game is sluggish. Not really fitting what I do. Might be because I'm bad at this, but also might be so I'm just gonna So there's basically two ways to kill zombies in this game. One is the smart way, which is not one of the easy ways. Just kind of beat them. Especially they go.
Hey, you know what you're doing.
The smart way is to go behind them, grab them. That's my thing. As you can see, that one is a little fun. Improve on that. You see that bar?
I'm not feeling too good.
Better luck next time.
So now it's going to load this place in as being a base. So you drop off building materials and other
It
rucksacks
doesn't bring
here.
my friends back,
You
but
can turn in all your
at least
items
they're at
here.
rest
It's
now.
called the supply locker.
You're both welcome to stay here as long
And
as
we
you need.
did, so some of Malik's friends were among the zombies.
Glad we could
who
help.
were on search
We're
lists.
all in this together, right?
So there's some pretty decent loot. So these are called plague samples. You use them to make medical supplies. In two of my playthroughs, I can find three of Malik's former housemates, but I only see two. You can tell because they're wearing like actual clothes as opposed to these guys, which are just kind of generic blood zombies.
We've
Yeah,
let our
that's
supply of cure run low. That's not a good idea. Yeah.
So what he's prompting you to do is to build more blood plague. So this is the base page. As you can see, the base is kind of broken down. So I'm going to repair this. I'm going to repair this. And I'm out of people. So you need a number of people to fix stuff. As you can see, I have 3 people. This is a 2-man job. This is a 1-man job. So I'm out of people to build, which is why there's 0 on that little working man thing. So while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and scout the area. that scouting works is you just go to a tall building, and then you just kind of give it a look-see. And then you can sort of say what things are to know if you should go
now
check
that
them
looks
out
like
or
it
not.
might really haul ass.
I love the names on this. We got the downhill campsite, and guess what this one's gonna be? The uphill campsite. You can tell they paid their writers really well to make this game. There's usually a car over there, just not this time.
That's
We got
all
the
for now.
light blue house and the dark blue house. So now we know the surrounding area. If we check our map, all that stuff will appear on there. Now I'm gonna try and level up this guy. That's why I run literally everywhere. I really don't see another guy. I'm gonna go through and see what the stuff is. So, as you can see, this guy up by his name, right above where my cursor is, it's yellow. That means I'm a little bit over encumbered. So I'm gonna try and get a smaller backpack. See if we have one of those. We do not. So I'm just gonna try and get a lighter gun. If we have one of those, which we do not. So I guess for now I'll just go gunless. Looks like those things are done. So now those have been built, I'm gonna rebuild this.
Once we get this
I'm just gonna
place
get rid
fixed
of
up,
this kitchen.
it'll be
I don't really
amazing.
see a point in having it. I'm gonna leave this in disrepair because once you build it, you have to have enough materials to keep up with it. So I'm just gonna leave that for now, and I'll instead I will build a staging area. This is my favorite thing to start with because it takes away all of the materials necessary to upkeep stuff. So then I'm gonna, as soon as that's done building, I'm gonna repair this. And then what it's prompting us to do is to produce some plague cure,
If I'm happy,
which I
then
should be able to
everybody's
build
happy.
a few. Oh no, I don't have enough plague samples. So I'm gonna go run out and grab that Jeep that we saw. It's called a Vagabond in this game. So this is what's called a screamer. He has no arms, just a head, and I guess legs. But
I got a screamer here.
he will scream and attract other zombies, which is obviously not what I want. So I'm just gonna sneak up on him. So the way influence works, it's sort of like money. And it sort of makes sense. Like, the idea is that you get influence by taking out tough zombies or a lot of zombies or by helping other people. And it would make sense if you were in the zombie apocalypse and there was a group that killed tons of zombies. You'd probably be willing to give them a gun, which is the way that influence works. You can trade your influence for guns or food if you need it.
We got it done. Yes.
So I built the staging area. Now I'm gonna repair the barracks so we all have beds. Dang, I don't have enough building materials. So as you can see, that this was sort of like a pile of wood earlier, and because I repaired the guard gate, now she stands up there and keeps watch for when zombies
All
show
right,
up.
Helena. It's time we get to work. Let's go find this Ray Santos.
I'm ready when you are, partner.
Hello. I'm trying to reach Ray Santos, or anyone who knows where I can find him. Ray, if you're out there, I'm here on behalf of a mutual friend. She just wants to know that you're okay.
It's good that we got this place up and running again.
No answer. That's not a good sign.
Hey, Quincy, I might be able to help you find Ray. Come talk to me.
Alright, Malik. Let's see what you got for us.
Oh, yeah, I know Ray. He's a good guy. I haven't seen him in a bit, though.
So, obviously, there's more than one option. Basically, in this conversation, this is just because he's gotten hit a bunch. But in this conversation, I can either be nice and be like, we came here to find our friend. Or on behalf of his friend. Or I could be like a huge douche and be like, you said you could help. How is this helping? So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna be nice.
Okay, look, chill out. I know some of his people used to hang out at the local church over in Spencer's Mill. I'm not sure if they're still there, but it's a good place to start. Listen, that's a long walk, so you should gear up and grab a set of wheels.
Appreciate it.
I do appreciate it, Malik. I think I saw a survey car earlier. We don't have any gas for it. Helena's gonna say like, hey, could I come? Or whatever. I think. So I'm upgrading my farm so we get more food. Huh, I thought for sure Helena would want to come.
Hey, you're not going out there without me, are you?
Wouldn't dream of it. Come on, kid.
Sweet. I call shotgun.
There's literally no one else. You don't have to call shotgun. So she'll catch up. But I'm gonna go get the survey car, which is a version of the Brogan car.
Rest for a second.
Meaning it's, you know, light armor. It's pretty cool. But this one's called the survey car, like a Google car. And so it will discover stuff around me rather than having to, you know, go onto like a tower or something. Let's see if it's got anything in the trunk. Good, we got gas. So yeah, you can see this is like the same car, but it has this computer on top, this camera. And as long as we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some stuff from this. This is like an
I've heard
army
Lily talk about Ray Sanchez on her
medical
broadcast.
area. So,
He's like a legend around here.
wow.
I've met a lot of people in my day. Can't say I've ever met an actual legend.
Okay, well, we just found a gun. 22 caliber. Found a lot of 22 caliber rounds. And a freaking AK. So this is nice. It has a scope, it looks like, yeah. There, I guess an iron sight. But you can see in the upper left-hand corner, it says Army Medical Tent, and then it tells you what you might find. You might find ammo, and you might find medical supplies, both of which would be welcome to this stage of the game.
Is that it?
I have to take a trip to drop all this off before I continue. You just kind of got to be smart when you explore stuff, which I'm not. I'm not. But I miss a lot of stuff. Like right now, I feel like I've just
I can't carry that much.
But I obviously haven't. It says there's still 2 more containers. I'll have to find a way to use 5 bullets. Shouldn't be too hard. Is that more 22 cal? No. See, I feel like I've explored this place pretty well, but I obviously haven't found everything yet. So, things you need to search sort of shine. And I'm not seeing a lot of shining going on. Oh, there we go. What am I even searching? Oh, it's that little blue case down there.
I can actually use this.
Definitely could use that. not well timed on my part. Probably should have just left. This is why I get lost playing this game, is I just feel like I have to grab everything. So if you like games like Fallout or Skyrim, you know, games where it encourages you to take a little bit of everything, I feel like this would be a good match for you. Let's see if there's anything on top in here. I can't see if there's anything on top. Come on, there's gotta be something up here. Oh, that little baby box.
Nothing useful here.
Nothing.
Gotta move on.
For it. Come on, Helena, take shotgun. Or sit in the back, I guess. It's funny. She was like, "We're close shotgun."
I see a few royal uglies nearby.
So the easiest way to unload is you can literally do it just from the trunk, and you just hit right trigger, and it'll load it directly into your.
Here you go.
Now, Helena, just ignore them. Pretty cool, I think. As you can see, you know, the game's not super pretty, but it's not bad either. And obviously the render isn't
Hey, I
great
just delivered
because
a load of cool stuff.
things are still loading right in front of us. But the survey card's doing a good job. If you look over at the map, it's discovering stuff right as I drive by it. Church, first thing. I've also played this quite a bit. Oh no. So this was like your first base in State of Decay 1. It was, you know, like the basic one. Pretty good, I think. Oh, it's silence too. That is nice. Come on. So yeah, like I said,
Shit, I don't think anyone's lived in that dump for a long time.
Pretty rough, honestly, but
Let's take a look around. If they lived here before, they might have left a clue.
You did a lot of that as a deputy sheriff, huh? Looking for clues?
No. But I watched a lot of cop shows. There's always a clue.
so they have pretty good backstory.
Now, why doesn't that happen more often? We're stronger together. That sounds familiar.
That's because it's basically the network motto. This note has to be from Ray.
I guess it's worth checking out. Come on, kid.
I'll go ahead and read that really quick, and then I'll drop it. So the note said, "Do you need help?" All caps. "Find us at the coordinates listed below. We have room and resources to share. Remember, we're stronger together." I'm just gonna leave that.
Once we get this place safe enough, people can have families again. But basically the backstories are I used to rob
This spot's all tapped out.
what was it? The way you see it is you just kind of go on these and you scroll through. So my backstory is, I used to rob office buildings, so I'm better at searching and stuff. Always looking for the last score, and then I survived in prison. And my partner is an actual, well, she was a sheriff's deputy, small town and all that, but she watched cop shows, so she learned stuff from that. And she gives a morale bonus because she has the bright-eyed recruit trait. And you can jump straight through solid glass this time, but that was a bad example because I didn't jump straight through solid glass. Ooh, use more of these. Alright, so we're gonna go to that coordinates on that note. Wow, I am really tired. Oh, weird. Picking his nose. Alright. Come on. So I'm just gonna go straight there. I'm not a big roads guy. Unless it's really good. See how this thing does? Country.
I see a freak zombie.
Yeah, let's
See, I told you we'd find a clue.
Or we're walking into a trap. Did you stop to consider that, or didn't they teach you that in cop school?
You're always so suspicious. Don't you trust anybody?
Kid, I barely even trust me.
So we got a few zombies out here.
Can't do it.
Yeah, if you make a mistake, continue to play this option. There's an apple or that one did. Could have. I don't know why I'm so tired. This dude's just exhausted all the time.
I see a stranger. May not be alone. Hey,
Here, now
we're
I'll show
looking
you
for
down
Ray
through
Santos.
glass.
Do you know him?
Do I know him? He's the guy in charge. Come on in.
Alright, Ray. Tell us your story. Dodge around. Oh, this is awesome.
Have a good one.
Give me the place.
Have a good one.
Hello, I'm Raimundo Santos. Call me Ray. Welcome to Trumbull Valley.
Lily Ritter sent me to find you. She's worried because your radio stopped working.
Yes, that sounds like Lily. She's a good kid. We've had no radios for a while now. Something fried our system, and we've been trying to fix it ever since. Even our fixes only last for a little while before it shorts out again. We're getting really low on parts.
You just need parts? I can help with that.
Well,
Find
that would be
parts.
much appreciated, my
11.
friend.
You had 11 inside your house, Ray. I don't know if you knew that, but... Oh, I have to go pretty far for that. I'm gonna see if there's anything in these sheds. So you kind of learn what buildings to look for when you're looking for stuff. Like these will likely have building materials and
That's
probably
fine.
some parts.
No more in sight. Let's make the most of it.
Okay, we're almost there. Dang, I have no space.
Is that it?
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's not. And here's the building materials. I'm gonna take building materials over ammo because at the beginning of the game it's a lot more important just because you're hopefully building up your base. Let's do this. This. And again, I'm carrying the rucksack so that way I can have a little more space.
If we can spare some time, we should build an outpost here. It's gonna slow me down a bit. I gotta rest for a second.
So, did you find the parts we need to fix our radio?
Here you go.
Thank you so much. This should get us back on the radio again, at least for a while.
Yep.
I don't want to send you home empty-handed. Go talk to Keisha to see what we can spare.
All right, Keisha.
I know this